What's up, Money Minds, and welcome back to Market Briefs Video Edition. Today is November 12th, and here's some business and financial news you can finally use. Happy Friday, you finally made it to the weekend, and we're proud of you for that. It has been a crazy week, but we've got a surprise for you. We are letting you in on an exclusive, never-before-seen look into our Money Nerds office space. This is where we brainstorm market briefs, film videos, kind of like this one, and occasionally have some ping pong tournaments. Keep watching for more details because we're gonna go over all of this and more later on in this video newsletter. But for now, let's get into our November 11th market recap. Besides the Dow, US markets recovered slightly after some key inflation data was released. Bond yields sparked a sell-off on Wednesday in the technology sector, but things seem to have smoothed out on Thursday. And Affirm was one of them. The buy now, pay later company jumped on better than expected earnings. It also announced an expansion of its partnership with Amazon. SoFi also skyrocketed after a very positive report. The digital bank beat estimates with a diverse business model. It does everything from lending to investing. In our first main story of the day today, we're talking all about Tesla and Elon Musk. But before we get into all of that, my name is Nate from Minority Mindset News, and if you like this video, make sure to smash that thumbs up button below and hit that notification bell too. That way YouTube shows our videos to way more money minds around the world. We can keep making videos just like this one. After some help from his Twitter users, Elon Musk ended up selling around $5 billion worth of his shares in Tesla. In just over 2 days, Musk's trust sold over 3.5 million shares. Just a few days ago, Musk asked his 62.5 million Twitter followers if he should sell around 10% of his shares in Tesla. Around 57% of them said yes. And Musk said that whatever the result was, he would follow it. But this wasn't a coincidence. A deal from September was made public on Wednesday that said Elon was already planning to sell around 930,000 of his Tesla shares in November. In short, this deal was already in place before he went and asked his Twitter followers how much more he should sell. And the reason Musk ended up selling a lot of his shares was to satisfy some tax obligations. But don't worry, Elon still owns around 166 million shares in Tesla. Next up in our second story of the day, real estate is not cooling down. In fact, the average median price for a real estate deal is heating up. The price of a single-family home is going up by the double digits right now, and this is in 78% of all US markets. The average home price is up 16% year over year and is now at around $363,000. This is all due in part to spiked demand, low supply, and record low interest rates. And out of the 4 most expensive places to buy a home in the United States, 3 of them are in California. The 3 are San Francisco, Santa Clara, and Los Angeles. The other is Honolulu, Hawaii, and if you decide to buy a home in any of these 4 cities, you better be bringing around $1 million to $2 million to the table. But that is it for our main 2 stories of the day today. So let's take a quick break to talk about today's sponsor, BlockFi. BlockFi is a platform that lets you passively buy crypto in either one-time payments or recurring ones. And BlockFi even pays you just for keeping your crypto there. In fact, you can earn around 8.25% APY with a BlockFi interest account. And what's even better is there is no minimum to invest. And BlockFi even has a credit card that will pay you in Bitcoin. It's like getting cash back, but instead of cash, you're getting Bitcoins. And you can get a $250 crypto bonus for every $100 that you transfer. And of course, the more you transfer, the more bonus you'll get. So in short, all you need to do is sign up, fund your account, and start earning. So if you want to learn more about BlockFi and start earning on your crypto investment, I'll leave a link in the description below on exactly how you can do that. Big shout out to BlockFi for sponsoring this video. And now, back to the news. It looks like shares of Beyond Meat are starting to go a little stale after a very poor earnings report. The faux meat company recently reported third quarter earnings, disappointing investors and dropping its fourth quarter earnings estimates. The reason being is because its loss was way worse than expected. Revenue fell way short of expectations, and the company said that sales will not recover immediately. The company ended up losing around 87 cents per share versus the 39 cents that were expected. And its revenue only came in at around 106 million versus the 109 million that Wall Street expected. Beyond Meat executives said that operational challenges like supply chain issues and bad weather really hurt sales last quarter. But the scariest fact is that demand is way weaker than expected. It's down by around 13.9% year over year. On a positive note though, many experts believe that plant-based meats are here to stay. In the past few years, many fast food restaurant chains and grocers have added Beyond Meat and other plant-based meats to their must-have lists. Next up, General Motors plans to produce military vehicles that are based on its electric Hummer. The automaker said that it plans to modify and outfit its electric Hummer so that it can be sold to the US military. It looks like the Department of Defense is very sold on electric vehicles right now. So if a deal ends up going through, this could be the very first step in that direction. But GM will likely be in a battle with other automakers as they too realize the money that can be made by modernizing military vehicles. Next up, Portugal is getting the silent treatment because they just passed a law that makes it completely illegal for employers to message, call, or even email their employees outside of normal work hours. Any violation of this law could result in termination or a hefty fine. Next up in our Money Mind section, have you ever wondered how us money nerds take a break? All day, every day, we are constantly working. Except for those times when we're playing ping pong and setting up tournaments. But most of the time, we're working to provide daily financial education and business news to every single one of you across all of our platforms. So how exactly do we blow off steam and stay sharp after a long day of finance? Well, we just set up a gym within our office so that we can jump on the treadmill or lift some weights in order to blow off some steam. It's also a way for us to get those creative juices going and maybe even burn off some of that extra guac that we're always talking about. Let us know how you feel about these behind the scenes looks, and we can always throw in a bunch more stuff in our next Market Briefs newsletter. Or let us know if you absolutely hate them in the comments below, and we'll try to just stick to the finance from now on. But that is it for today's business and financial news. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Keep hustling, Money Minds, and I'll see you all in the next one.